And joining me now here on this WAC Chat, Tracy Mason, head coach at Southern Utah. Um, you got Tarleton State. They have been a little bit of a bugaboo for you guys
They sure
in
have.
this odd scheduling format. This is time number three. It's a big game. You guys are a game out of second, two games out of first. How do you solve the mystery of Tarleton?
Yeah, I thought we played a much better game there the second time. But I think for us, we have to be locked in. We got to be ready to execute our game plan. They have some really athletic guards, and the big kid kind of gave us fits the first game. So just kind of tweaking a little things, but really trying to just stay focused and play our game and kind of do the things that we do.
Yeah, I mean, what the last time in Stephenville, it was a 2 point game,
Right.
and then got away from you guys the first time.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how I guess I was never really clear how who got the two home, who got the one home, and how all that plays out. But now at
Yeah.
least you got them at home, and
Right.
then not to get too ahead of ourselves, but back into this week on Sunday you do have Abilene, which is one in front of you, and that's also at home,
Right.
in the standings. And you, a couple weeks ago, did beat them. So this is sort of the rubber matchup because you split the season series.
Right.
Um, I know the coach speak one at a time, but how you looking at this overall week of what this can do for this group?
Yeah, I think for us, we're really just trying to focus on tomorrow, not looking too far ahead. Obviously, Abilene's a great team too. They're playing really well. I think they're just a very well structured, well organized, well coached group. And so, yeah, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess, on start getting ready on Thursday. But I think for right now, we're really trying to focus on Tarleton and, do the things that we obviously went up pretty big against them in that second game, went up 18 and they made a push. I thought the second half we kind of came out flat, looked a little bit tired. And so hopefully, we love playing at home because we're at elevation here. And hopefully that helps us a little bit too going into the second half, third and fourth quarters. People tend to get a little bit tired here. So hopefully that plays into our favor a little bit. But I think for us, we just have to do a job, keep people in front of us, contest without fouling, don't put people on the free throw line, and then do our best to keep the big kid as far away from the basket as we can.
How do you use that advantage of the altitude? A lot of times it's mental. I've covered a lot of games in Utah,
Yeah.
Wyoming, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's getting in their
I
heads.
think for us, like we're better when we play a little bit faster. I think, getting into conference, I do think a lot of teams have tried to kind of just pick us up a little bit early to slow us down. I think our point guard's done a really good job of pushing tempo for us this year. And so I think that's something that we need to try to look to do is, we're running the floor. And if they're picking her up, where our post players are at least running the floor and we're making, the other four players, get up and down and just try to tire some people out. So I do think it plays into it, and some of it is definitely mental. You go into these gyms and they have it posted on the walls and try to get in your head a little bit. But I mean, we've seen it. We've seen people, bring the oxygen cans and ask for oxygen and things like that. So it does take a minute to adjust to.
All right, so someone, I mean, you're going to play at least one of these teams four times.
Right.
When that happens, traditionally that means you played them, in a Final Four or something like that, or certainly deeper in the NCAA tournament, a men's or women's. It is a unique year. What have you thought of this format of really getting to know these opponents? Because you're
Yeah.
doing at least three. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it because I think games get competitive, games get chippy. Our second game with Arlington was pretty chippy, and then okay, now we got to go do this again. So it's not my favorite. But I do, from the coaching side of it, like I do think it's been kind of fun, like that chess match of like, okay, what are they going to do differently? What do we need to do differently? We've adjusted some things. It's been fun to watch our players kind of rally around that and like be excited to make some adjustments and try some different things. And so I like the coaching side of it. I think that's been fun. As far as, my staff, I think scouting reports have been a little bit easier because it's like, okay, we're playing the same team, we're obviously tweaking some things, but you really get to kind of dive in and really kind of analyze a little bit more. So that side of it has been fun. But yeah, I mean, playing someone four times just absurd, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yes. All right. Well, good luck this week. Great week.
Thank
Big
you.
week for Southern Utah. And obviously, we'll see how it all plays out in the next couple of weeks. Appreciate your time.
Awesome. Thank you.